Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today the Dallas Cowboys will be traveling to the 412 in Pittsburgh, the Three Rivers City. And as you guys know, Pittsburgh is home of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Mongeleha rivers. So just keep that in mind. Heinz Field, where the Steelers play, all sits near the Ohio River because it's on the North Shore neighborhood. So, Pittsburgh is also home of Eaton Park, one of the best restaurants out there. They have really good Welva codfish sandwiches, and they have really good smiley cookies. They're like shortbread cookies with icing on them, and they usually put a smiley face on it. And its motto is, "The place for smiles." Primanti Bros, also one of my favorite restaurants. They put their fries on the sandwich, which tastes so good. And I recommend going to those two places if you visit Western Pennsylvania or Northeast Ohio. And it's also home. Pittsburgh is also home of the Fort Duquesne Incline. So it's on Mount Washington, and then the incline takes you down, and then you get to look over downtown Pittsburgh, the nice city skyline, which is really unique. And it's also home to the late rapper Mac Miller, who is one of my favorite rappers, who was born in Point Breeze in January of 1992. And finally, Pittsburgh is home to Heinz Ketchup, which was founded in 1869. 57 varieties, best ketchup out there. And they say it's grown, not made. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys at kickoff time. Here we are in cold, snowy Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to come out of the tunnel to battle off against the Dallas Cowboys, their longtime rivals. 3 Super Bowls in all, Pittsburgh winning 2, Dallas winning 1, and the latest Cowboys-Steelers Super Bowl was back in January of '96. Cowboys won that.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to kick off here at Heinz Field, and the Dallas Cowboys will be ready to return. Tony Pollard will be the return man for the Dallas Cowboys, as it is kickoff time here in the 412, as I love to call it, the City of Champions, just like LA this year. So now this is going to be first down and 10 now from the 31 here in the 412. AKA Pittsburgh, Heinz City. I call it Heinz City because that's where Heinz Ketchup was originally founded. It was founded in 1869, and he gets sacked, Dak Prescott, and Ezekiel Elliott makes the fumble recovery there. So it's 2nd and 17 now for the Dallas Cowboys as they lose 7 yards from the previous play, and they are at the 25-yard line. So Dak Prescott is going to throw the ball, and it will be incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 17 now for the Dallas Cowboys. So they'll be ready to throw, and Prescott's going to run it, and looks like he does get a first down for a gain of 16 there. Maybe not. Maybe he does not get the first down. So now JuJu Smith-Schuster, the USC product, is ready to return here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So now Pittsburgh, he's going to get stopped at the 19. That's his jersey number, by the way. And this will be first down and 10. We got Ben Roethlisberger stepping onto the field for the first time today. So I'm going to use the... what pass should I do? I might do a Z. I'm going to use a Z spot. And my receiver will possibly be JuJu Smith-Schuster for the most part, because that's my favorite player on this team, honestly. I mean, if I throw the ball and there is a flag, I juke, and I'm going to get down to the 28, but there is an illegal, I think it is PI, defensive pass interference on Jordan Lewis, so I'm going to have to accept here. And do I accept? Did I accept already? I may have. But now this is going to be first down and 10. I thought I got way longer. I thought I was way farther down the field, but it turns out maybe not. So this is going to be second down and 10 now from the 37 here at Heinz Field. I see the ketchup bottles. That makes it iconic about the city of Pittsburgh. And Smith-Schuster, he breaks the tackle, gets down to the 7, gets his first reception of the game. Well, technically the other reception, that was another reception as well. So we're going to be at the 7 here, and I'm going to pass it incomplete. 1 for 3 there for Ben Roethlisberger for this day. So now we're still at the 7-yard line. We're hoping to get our first touchdown of the game, and I'm going to pass it. Does he get it into the end zone? They're going to say yes. Touchdown, Steelers, first receiving touchdown of the game for JuJu Smith-Schuster, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will now lead this 7-0 here at Heinz Field. All right, now this is first down and 10. They're at the 33 here in Pittsburgh. The Dallas Cowboys step onto the field for the first time on offense. They hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott, who gains 2 yards there on that play. So it's second down and 8 now for Pittsburgh. So for Dallas, excuse me. Pittsburgh already scored a touchdown. And he throws it, and it's going to be another incomplete pass. Third down and 8 now for Dallas. So they're at the 36-yard line here. And now he's ready to throw. He's going to get sacked. And the Pittsburgh Steelers recover the fumble. Vince Williams there makes the fumble recovery. And this will be his second fumble, but this is not it though. This will be Dallas's first turnover of the game. So I'm going to hand the ball off to James Conner, the Erie, PA native. Also went to the University of Pittsburgh. So now this is going to be second and 7 now from the 26. So I'm going to throw the ball. It's going to be incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 for Pittsburgh. So I'm thinking we're 26 yards shot from getting it into the end zone, 6 from getting it to the red zone. And what do we score here? A touchdown. And this time it's Eric Ebron that gets the first touchdown of the game. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers will now lead this 14-0 here in Pittsburgh, PA at Heinz Field. So we'll see you guys at the second quarter. All right, now this is the beginning of the second quarter. Here in Pittsburgh, the Dallas Cowboys are at the 45-yard line. First down and 10 for Dallas as they're ready to play some offense here with some Ezekiel Elliott, the Ohio State product. Gains maybe about 3 yards. So this is going to be second and 7 now from the 41 here in Pittsburgh. And now Dak Prescott, he gets sacked by Mike Hilton. And this is going to go 3rd and 17 now for the Dallas Cowboys. So they need to have at least 17 yards if they want to get a first down. So I'm thinking they might do a passing play. And they do. They pass it to Michael Gallup. First completed pass of the game. 4th down and 17 for Dallas. So now Pittsburgh is getting to return the kickoff, and we got JuJu Smith-Schuster as my main return man for this Pittsburgh Steelers special teams. Well, he plays offense, but I put him on special teams because he's my favorite player on the team. He gets so many advantages, like returning the punt and kickoffs like I have done in past videos. So now this is going to be Ben Roethlisberger's turn to step onto the field and play some offense for this Pittsburgh Steelers team right here. Now he's going to run it. He's going to get stopped at the 34 there, 1 rush and 14 yards. So this will be a 1st and 10 now for Pittsburgh. So they're at the 34 now. I'm thinking, you know what? I might just pass it. I'm going to throw it deep across the field. And it is JuJu Smith-Schuster, who caught that beautiful pass, by the way. It was one of the nicest passes I've ever seen in this Cowboys-Steelers matchup, ironically. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just going to use my own play. I'm going to use a weak zone. I'm not going to do weak zone. I might just use some of this play. So I'm thinking my receiver will possibly be Derek Watt, the brother of TJ and JJ, who is the only Watt brother to play offensively, while his two brothers play on defense. And Derek Watt gets a receiving touchdown here, first receiving touchdown of the game, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers will lead this 21-0 here in the hometown of Mac Miller. And Jalen Smith, the linebacker, gets his first receiving touchdown of the game for the Dallas Cowboys. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers are still leading by 14 points. So this is Dallas's first touchdown. He plays his tight end position just to give him a little bit of an opportunity to play some offense and defense. So I consider those players the 60-minute men on the field. So we will see you guys when we have the ball. All right, now we're going to use a single back formation, and I'm thinking here I'm going to use some quick slant pass. We are inside the 5, so we can't just mess around here. So who should my receiver be is the real question in everyone's mind. So who should my receiver be? And hope I don't get sacked in the end zone there. And now I get sacked in the end zone, and Dallas takes a 2-point safety. And now the Steelers are now going to lead this by 12. So Dallas does get a pretty good advantage, though. I mean, they did score the touchdown and a 2-point safety. He scored a 2-point safety after their first touchdown of the game, and now Amari Cooper, the former Oakland Raiders player, returns it, gets stopped at the 41. So this is going to be 1st down and 10 now for Dallas, as Pittsburgh is going to play some defense. So now he's trying to throw the ball. He's going to scramble away from the defense. He's trying to run from the defense, but there is a flag on the play. And that is likely an illegal pass, so we're thinking we're going to accept. How many yards is that? They'll be down at the 36. So 2nd and 15 now for Dallas on offense. So they still have the ball, but they lose only a couple yards. So incomplete pass. So this is going to be 3rd and 15 now for Dallas. So they need 15 yards, and if they make a 1st down, they'll be at the middle of the field. And they do make a reception, but here's the thing. They do not make the 1st down. They will not make their 4th down convert to a 1st down. So 4th and 3 now. We only got 5, maybe 4 seconds to go. And we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff for the second half here in Pittsburgh, as the sky is getting darker here in the beloved 412, as JuJu Smith-Schuster gets stopped at the 30-yard line to begin the second half. And we have 11 yards. We had 11 yards per return for Smith-Schuster. So now this is going to be 1st and 10. Now I'm going to hand the ball off to James Conner, and he gets stopped at the 35 there. We haven't really gotten a lot of yardage because it can be so hard to run at least 100 yards in the snow. And we get stopped at the 41 there. So this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. So now we're going to think about doing a PA flood pass, and I'm thinking my receiver will possibly be Derek Watt, who scored the last touchdown for this Steelers offense. So Passes it off to Derek Watt, and Watt gets stopped at the 33 there. And we're going to sub out on my depth chart. So now we're going to do another PA flood this time. And now we're going to pass it to Derek Watt again as my receiver. I'm going to use the circle button since I own a PS4. It's usually X, Y, A, B if you have an Xbox One or Xbox Series X, which just recently came out, along with the PS5. So I'm still keeping the PS4. And now Villanueva gets a reception he gets his first reception and gets his first receiving touchdown of the game there by the U.S. Army veteran. He gets a reception there and he scores his first touchdown, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers will now lead this by 19 points. Amari Cooper gets a kickoff return for a touchdown for 100 yards there that time. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers will now lead this by 12. Here's the replay, by the way, and I'll show you the full kickoff here in just a bit. All right, here's the kickoff, folks. So Chris Boswell kicks it off, and then Amari Cooper's ready to return. He's ready to run the field, and he's going to get it into the end zone. Nobody stops him. Touchdown, Cowboys, and we'll see you guys when Pittsburgh has the ball. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff here as Dallas scored its kickoff return for a touchdown. Now we got JuJu Smith-Schuster here ready to return, and he's going to get stopped maybe at the 32-yard line. So this is going to be a first down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now we're going to use a mesh play, so I'm thinking my receiver will possibly be Villanueva, who scored the last touchdown for this Pittsburgh Steelers offense, which is on fire. So 9 out of 13 there for Ben Roethlisberger. He should have at least 4 more passes completed by the end of this episode. So now this is going to be a first down and 10. I'm going to pass it off to Eric Ebron, the former Detroit Lion. It's tight end, so he's going to run this out. He's going to slide on in. Touchdown, Steelers, and now they lead this 34-16. And we're going to try a 2-point conversion here on defense. So this is going to be a 2-point conversion. We're going to play some defense. James Conner gets it in for 2 points, and the Pittsburgh Steelers lead this by 20 points. And we will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now they're inside the 2-yard line after Ezekiel Elliott ran a miraculous 60-yard run there, and he's not going to make it into the end zone, but hopefully he will. He will have at least 1 or 2 touchdowns by the end of the episode. So now it's 36-16. The Dallas Cowboys are trailing this by 20. And you can see part of the Pittsburgh skyline. You really can't see a whole lot because of the snow. And this is now 2nd and goal now for the Dallas Cowboys here in Pittsburgh. So Zeke Elliott gets it down to the 1-yard line there. 3rd and goal now for Dallas as they're trying to look forward to scoring their 3rd touchdown of the game here in Pittsburgh. All right, now we're going to do a running play here for this Pittsburgh Steelers offense. So now I'm going to use the I formation. But here's the thing, though. We do not want to suffer for Dallas getting another 2-point safety, because we'll have to do another free kick at the 20 if Dallas gets another safety. So I was not paying attention there, but turns out Dallas scored a safety. It was Leighton Vander Esch, one of the team's linebackers that sacked Roethlisberger. So Dallas is now trailing by half, as the Steelers will now lead this 36-18 here in Pittsburgh. And now the Dallas Cowboys are ready to return there. Get stopped at the 48. And this is going to be 1st and 10 now for the Dallas Cowboys. So what are they going to do here? They're at the 48. So now Dak Prescott, he's going to pass it, and it's incomplete there. 4 for 10, 84 yards. He is like 16 yards shot from getting at least 100, and that's where we want to see at least every QB have at least 100 yards, and nobody's stopping Amari Cooper, and Cooper gets it into the end zone for a 52-yard touchdown. His first receiving touchdown of the game, second overall. He returned that kickoff, and now the Dallas Cowboys will lead this 25-36. The Pittsburgh Steelers will now lead this 36-25 here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The place for smiles, that's Eaton Park's motto. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, one of my favorite restaurants. So we will see you guys when we have the ball. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff. They're going to do it on sides this time, as we're close to the 2-minute warning here in Pittsburgh. And who recovered? They're going to say Pittsburgh recovered. I thought Dallas was going to recover it again, but turns out we still have possession of the football. First down and 10 now for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger hands the ball off to James Conner. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, gets stopped at the 24. All right, now this is first and 10 from the 24 here in Pittsburgh. I'm going to use Roethlisberger to run it in. Does he get a first down? They're going to say yes, but Dallas is taking a timeout. It looks like December timeout when you see Heinz Field. It kind of looks like Christmas time a little bit with all the lights and stuff, people putting lights on their front lawns and stuff. So another timeout. So now we only got a minute to go in this whole game. Before this game's over, I'm thinking, you know what, I might use some Devin Bush as my linebacker here for the Steelers. So now we're at the 10-yard line, and I'm thinking of having Devin Bush score his first offensive touchdown of the game and first one overall, because he has not played on offense. He primarily played on defense. So it's now 3rd and 6. And now he's going to get it. Touchdown, Steelers. And now this will be his first receiving touchdown of the game. And now this is going to be 42. We're going to do a field goal try here. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers will now lead this by 18 points, 43-25. And we're going to take a break. All right, now we're going to play some defense here, 3rd and inches. Now, they only need possibly a half a yard just to get the first down, and he throws it. Prescott incomplete. Now this is going to be 4th and inches from the 39, and they're going to try to convert on 4th down just to make it a first down here in Pittsburgh. So now Ezekiel Elliott, does he get another first down? They're going to say no, he will not get the first down. And now we're going to use 1st and 10. Now we're going to use the 26 duo for James Conner. And now I'm going to hand the ball off to him, and he's going to get stopped there. We're going to take a timeout. All right, now it's 1st and goal. I'm going to hand the ball off to James Conner. Will he get another touch? Will he get the touchdown? It's only 2nd and goal now. We only got 14 seconds to go. 10, 9, and he gets the touchdown, and we will see you guys when the game is over. Okay, now the Pittsburgh Steelers are your winners of today's episode here at Heinz Field in the 4-1-2. They win it by half today, 50-25. Total that up at 75 points in all. So the Pittsburgh Steelers win it for the first time since losing against the Dallas Cowboys back in episode 12. So yeah, that wraps it up, everybody. I'll show you the statistics and stuff in next episode's matchup. And all I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we'll see you guys at statistics. All right, as you guys saw, the Pittsburgh Steelers crushed the Dallas Cowboys 50-25. Total offense of 420, 299. Rushing yards 119. We had 82. 338 passing yards from Pittsburgh, 180 from Dallas. 10 first downs for Pittsburgh. Dallas had 5, no punt. Well, we already had 1 punt return for 35 yards. Kickoff return-wise, they had 255. There were 554 total yards. We had 501. Third down, we were 2 for 2 there. 2-point conversion, 1 for 1. 4 for 4 in red zone, 4 red zone touchdowns. And we'll see the player stats here. I don't have a lot of time left on my camera, so we'll have to make this quick. Ben Roethlisberger, 152.6 passer rating, 12 out of 17, 350 yards, 6 touchdowns on the day. Dak Prescott, 130.7 passer rating, 8 out of 17, 205 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Ezekiel Elliott, 11 carries, 103 yards, no touchdowns. James Conner, 9 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. JuJu Smith-Schuster, 4 receptions, 173 yards, and a touchdown. Jalen Smith, 3 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Amari Cooper, 3 receptions, 125 yards, and 1 touchdown. Derek Watt, 3 receptions, 51 yards, and a TD. Eric Ebron, 2 receptions, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Alejandro Villanueva, 2 receptions, 32 yards, and a touchdown. And Devin Bush with 1 reception and 10 yards and a TD.